Hello, new Toastmasters year, new challenges. Many clubs have got their own new team of officers. One of the key officer roles is the VPE, VP of Education. And one of the challenges the VPEs have encountered lately is how to implement the agenda for their club meetings. And one of the powerful agenda tools for a club is the FreeToast Host agenda. So this video is dedicated to this FreeToast Host agenda tool. I will focus on three parts of FreeToast Host agenda. Number one is how to sign up the meeting roles on the FreeToast Host agenda. Number two is who can edit and create the FreeToast Host agenda. Number three, how to edit and create FreeToast Host agenda. Let's dive in. This is a FreeToast Host website, and I will log in as an ordinary member in this club. After I log in successfully, I will be led to this members only page, the sidebar, where the first item on the list is meeting agendas. You got into the meeting agenda, you will see some roles already signed up so that the member who have signed up for these roles, their profile picture, otherwise their name will be displayed at the end of the line. And if this position is still vacant, there will be a button called sign up, and then you can click them if you are interested in taking this role. Once you sign up, your profile picture or the name will be displayed here. Is a live agenda to avoid sending the wrong messages to the members who are managing this agenda. I try not to do this signing, but anyway, this is what you can do for signing up on the latest next meeting. And second way that you can sign up is go to the second item on the agenda members only list, which is quick role sign up. And here you have a couple of options where you can input what you are planning on this agenda. Again, the default date is the next latest meeting that your club will have. And the default attendance is attending. So if you are planning on attending, and then the third one is a list that help you sign up these roles. For these roles that are still available, and you can click them, and then that will be reflected on the newest agenda. And for those positions that are displayed in gray, that means this position have been taken. The third one is for any members of this club. Once you get into the meeting agenda, there is a horizontal toolbar on the top of this agenda page, which give you several options that you can use to implement this agenda. The first button is email icon, where you can click that and you send out to a formatted email notice with this meeting agenda attached. Again, this is a live site, so I try not to send this notice to all club members. I give a pre-notice, please sign up. I don't have to input other text because this system will generate a specific formatted email with this agenda notice attached, and also all those buttons, live buttons, will be attached for those members who are interested in taking one of the meeting roles. Now it's safe for me to send out this email because I am the website administrator. In this case, pull this email here. This is a formatted email sent by all of the members. One of the members, in this case, that was me who sent out this email. This is a FreeToast Host agenda formatted email. On the top, the member can choose to print out this email as a PDF. Then he or she can share this PDF file with more people outside of their club. Second option is you can right-click yes or no. Default is yes, but you can go ahead, choose no if you are not the planning on attending this specific meeting. And then other part of this email is a full display of this agenda as in a draft format, because some roles are still vacant, waiting for people to sign up. In this case, for example, I'm interested in taking this Toastmaster of the Day meeting role, and I can do sign up right away. Back to this FreeToast's website, we have showed 3 ways to sign up for meeting roles, and then who can change for as an ordinary member, and if you are listed as one of the members or officers who has the right to edit or create a meeting agenda, you will see this toolbar on the top only give you few options. One is to send out this agenda draft as an email, and also you can print it out right here, and also you can check the meeting reports to see over a certain period of time in the past those attendance report of each individual members. Who can edit or create the meeting agenda? That should go down to admin console of this FreeToast website, where we have some website settings. What I do, I will log in on this FreeToast website. Now I'm not only logged in as one of the club members on this website, I'm also logged in as admin console. What I will do to check out who have gotten the right to edit or create a meeting agenda, I will go to the admin console, where we have this list of the options that we can work on this website, and with all these tabs on the top where you can get in. One of the tabs says access settings. Here we have set up some delegation to all different editing rights, access right to different officers, and we go down to this list. We will find one of the list says set officers allowed to access agenda settings and template. Here you can delegate those officer roles, and they already attached to linked to specific club members in this system. And those names on this list has a maximum number of 3 names. So we can only pick 3 names. In this case, I already picked the VP, VPM, and Sergeant at Arms of this club and give them access and editing right to the meeting agendas. Go down to this last option on this list is set the officers who are allowed to create and edit new agendas. Again, I have already set up those names as VPE, VPM, and Sergeant at Arms. Question number 3, how to edit and create new meeting agenda. Now, if I still use my identity as one of the ordinary members, I don't have this access or editing right of create or change, edit an agenda. But now I already have the admin console identity. That means I am authorized to change the meeting agenda. So let's go back to a meeting agenda draft. You can see compared to this toolbar that we saw early on under my club member login, now I have got 2 more icons. One is a pencil, that means the editing right. Another is a plus icon, that means I have the right to create. To click the edit pencil, that means you can edit this current agenda. This is a very powerful tool, not only to allow you to change this agenda. That means in many cases, some clubs, some members don't use this FreeToast website agenda tool very often. They don't really log in to website and the agenda tool very often call VPE or call one of those members, as we saw early on, who have gotten the right to edit or create a meeting agenda. Call them and let them help them input their meeting roles. In case I receive a call, and I will assign a specific member into this agenda, and I can do that. But if here I click sign on, I will sign up myself. But if I can click the pencil, that means I can sign this role up for somebody else. For example, this timers role, I just noticed, haven't been assigned. This is a very important meeting role as always, and I can help to assign for other members. As you can see, those members already listed here, and you can click their name. For some names that have signed as in the gray color, that means they already notified that they will not be attending this specific meeting. So they are not accessible in this case. And other names in the regular color, and you can click them and assign name. Please don't forget save, and then that will be reflected on this meeting agenda. That is how you, as one of the officers who have the editing right, help the member send the role in case they cannot log into this FreeToast agenda. What if you want to change one of the meeting items or sessions on the agenda? Let's say, look at this meeting session, presiding officer calls meeting to order. You can either delete this session completely by clicking this trash can icon right here, or you can get into the editing panel by clicking this editing pencil here. On the editing panel, it shows an area where you can edit the information of this specific item, whether it is its title or description, and most importantly, its time duration on the agenda to make sure it aligns with the whole meeting length. And by scrolling up and down this timing bar here, and you can change the time duration of this item. And after you are done with this editing, don't forget, click save and close this window. And what if you want to add a totally new item or meeting session on the agenda? Let's say today you have the third speaker, but initially this agenda only reflects 2 speakers. What you can do is get into this editing panel, scroll down to the bottom of this panel, and you will have this input area called add and edit agenda item, where you can input the relevant information of this meeting session. Let's say you want to add speaker number 3, and here they already have some auto refill descriptions that will pop up to help you input the information very quickly. And you can give some description. For example, speaker will provide intro to Toastmaster of the day in advance. And don't forget to choose the time duration of this item. This is a speech. Let's click 7 minutes. And most importantly, don't forget to check on this item. This is a speech. Once it is checked, the agenda will pull up all this information relevant to the Pathways program, what path it is, and which level, and the speech introduction, speaker's notes, and that will pop up on the final version of the agenda. Very good tool. And once you click save here, this specific session will pop up. This is very important. It will pop up at the bottom of this whole meeting agenda. And what you can do to find the right position for this item is you can click on this up and down arrow buttons, or you can hold your mouse on this item and move your mouse up and down to find the right position on this list of items for this newly added item. I'm not going to show the real practice here. And after you have done all these steps, don't forget, click save and close this editing panel. And in case you want to create a new agenda and you click the plus icon, that will lead to a window where you can go through steps to set up a new agenda. It has a default meeting date, which is current meeting agenda time, but obviously you should not create a new agenda on the current date. You need to pick one in the future. I will pick this one. Save that as a new agenda. See, and then I click close, and don't forget the date, September 18th. September 18th. I will go down. We haven't input any content on this agenda yet. What we can do, we will go down to this agenda on this specific date, September 18th, and we click this edit pencil, and we go back to the agenda setup, and we can input other items in case we want to fill that up. Either you can send if you have logged in as a regular member, or you have signed in as one of the officers who has the editing or creating right, and you can sign that up for other members. That is the step number 3, how to edit and create a meeting agenda.